So I'm here with this week's reading, and this week got the urge to use some cards that I haven't used before. They're tarot cards, which I don't have the box for, but I did find a book that I had from years ago, and so the tarot cards are by the same person as this book, Juliet Sharman-Burke. So there's like a regular tarot card as opposed to the angel tarot cards that I've been using. So anyway, I've pulled the cards out, I haven't looked at them yet. And the beginning of the week, we have the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man means that there's going to be a bit of hanging around, basically. What it generally means is that you might feel stuck, that you might feel that things aren't moving forward as quickly as you'd like to. And sometimes we get frustrated when we're in this period of the Hanged Man. But what the message of this card is to pay attention and to look at things from a different perspective, to pay attention to what is going on in your life and to look at things differently. So whereas before you might think that you're stuck and that that you want to get to a certain place, the Hangman is saying there's something in your current situation that you can either learn from or you can take advantage of. So as well as a heads up that things aren't going to be moving forwards, this card is also letting you know that there's something in your current situation that you need to take notice of. And it could just be that you need to do meditation and take advantage of the quiet time. And the middle of the week is the Devil. And this is the reason why they made those angel cards, is because some of these images on these regular cards are a bit scary. But the Devil just means that you're feeling as though there's somebody else controlling your life. And in this situation where we have lockdown and we have things that we can't do, things that we are being controlled, it's not hard to feel that way. In other words, a lot of us do feel as though we are being controlled, but it comes down to the fact that we do really have control of the way we look at any situation. And it could be that the Hanged Man is the key to this. It could be that you need to look at the situation from a different point of view. In other words, stop looking at the negatives in the current situation and start looking for the positives. What can you do in your current situation? Even though you might feel that someone else is in control, what can you do? What can you do that you have control over to take advantage of the situation that you find yourself in? So that is the message from the Devil, I believe, in the middle of the week. And the end of the week is the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is time for making plans for your future. It's saying that you've come a long way, but don't give up now. Make plans for the future, and this is a good time to be making plans for what you hope to gain from the future, but to also recognize that you have done very well to get to where you are at this point in time. And the other thing I wanted to mention too is I looked at the card on the bottom of the deck, which for some reason I don't normally do that, but for some reason I feel as though it's part of the reading, so I'll show you that as well. And that card is Death, and it's not a physical death normally. What this card stands for is out with the old and in with the new. So it could be that this is letting you know that all of the things that we're going through is really just so that it can bring an end to the worst of our society, so that we can start bringing forward the best of our society. So don't let the crumbling of the worst of our society upset you. Keep focused on the best of our society, and that is what we will bring forward into the new earth. So that's the reading for the week. Beginning of the week, things might be a bit slow, but take advantage of the situation, look at things from a different perspective, and perhaps do some meditation. The middle of the week is, even though you're controlled or feel like you're controlled by others, you have control over your own thoughts and over the way that you view the situation. So look at things from a different perspective again, and look for the positives in your current situation. And the end of the week, Two of Wands, you've come a long way, but make plans for the future, and acknowledge how well you've done. And the card that was on the bottom of the deck is letting you know that things are going to start looking up. There's a sunrise in the distance. So if it's the end of an era, but things will be better in the future. So have a wonderful week. I'm sure you will. And I look forward to seeing you again next week.